Welcome back, everyone, and thank you for joining us today on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins where ordinary change can transform into extraordinary wealth. And if you think pennies are just coins that pass unnoticed in your daily transactions, think again, because today we are diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American numismatics. The 1964 D Mint Mark 1 cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts worldwide due to its unique errors, historical significance, and the staggering prices it can command at auctions, in private sales, and among elite coin collections. And as we explore this coin, you will discover that it is far more than just a piece of copper and zinc. It is a testament to the intricate processes of minting, the rare chances of human and mechanical errors, and the allure of scarcity that transforms an everyday object into a multi-million-dollar treasure. And to begin with, the 1964 D penny was produced at the Denver Mint, denoted by the small D mint mark located beneath the date on the obverse side of the coin. And although millions of these coins were minted for circulation, only a tiny fraction exhibit the particular errors that make them exceptionally valuable. Which is why the 1964 D penny can fetch an astonishing $36 million in the right circumstances. And the reasons behind this astronomical valuation are rooted in both historical context and numismatic anomalies, including striking errors, die cracks, double strikes, off-center strikes, planchet flaws, and other mistakes that occurred during the coin's production, which are meticulously studied and cataloged by professional coin graders and error collectors. And one of the most sought-after variations is the double die error, a phenomenon where the coin's design appears duplicated or slightly offset due to a misalignment during the hubbing process, causing letters, numbers, or features like Lincoln's profile to have a shadow-like doubling effect. And such an error, when verified by grading authorities such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can instantly elevate a coin's market value from a mere cent to millions of dollars. And in addition to doubled dies, there are also coins with repunched mint marks, where the D is visibly stamped more than once or appears uneven, which occurs when the mint's punch tool was slightly repositioned and applied multiple times, creating a fascinating and highly collectible anomaly. And beyond mint mark errors, planchet flaws such as clipped planchets, off-center strikes, and lamination errors contribute to the rarity and desirability of these pennies. And each flaw tells a story of the mechanical process at the mint, a story frozen in metal, giving collectors a tangible connection to history. And imagine holding a coin that not only bears the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln but also carries with it a narrative of meticulous minting, slight mishaps, and the serendipity that transforms everyday currency into a priceless artifact. And this is why serious collectors and investors often hunt for coins in circulated change, rolls, and old collections, because even a single 1964 D penny with a significant error could represent life-changing wealth. And while many people may have encountered these coins in their pocket change without knowing their true potential, the coins that reach the $36 million valuation are usually those that have been preserved in near-perfect condition, often graded at the highest levels, exhibiting sharp details, exceptional luster, and minimal wear, which is remarkable considering these coins are over half a century old, and the errors themselves vary in type and intensity, ranging from subtle die cracks along Lincoln's shoulder to dramatic off-center strikes where a large portion of the design is missing, each variation commanding different levels of interest among collectors. And some coins even show double die obverse and reverse combinations, creating a unique and mesmerizing visual effect that numismatists study with magnifying glasses, microscopes, and high-resolution imaging. And the scientific analysis of these coins often reveals minute differences in die wear, pressure application, and metal flow during striking, allowing experts to authenticate and categorize each coin precisely. And because the 1964 D penny was minted during a time of high production volume, the fact that only a handful of error coins exist in pristine condition adds to the mystique and drives competition among collectors, who are willing to pay extraordinary sums to own a coin that is both historically significant and extremely rare. And the allure of these coins extends beyond simple monetary value. They are symbols of numismatic excellence, pieces that demonstrate the intersection of art, history, and chance, and the excitement for collectors comes not only from the potential financial gain but also from the joy of discovering a piece of history that has survived decades in circulation, hidden in jars, drawers, and old collections, waiting to reveal its hidden fortune. And this story is compounded by the fact that the errors are often so subtle that even experienced collectors can overlook them, which makes the hunt even more thrilling, and those who specialize in error coins often invest years in studying die varieties, mint records, and historical patterns to anticipate which coins might contain valuable mistakes. And because the market for rare coins is global, a single 1964 penny with a verified major error can attract international attention, bidding wars, and auction prices that seem almost unbelievable, and the verification process itself is rigorous, with multiple stages of grading, authentication, and documentation, ensuring that each coin's provenance is traceable, and that collectors can be confident in the legitimacy of their investment. And it's fascinating to note that even minor details, such as the alignment of the mint mark, the sharpness of Lincoln's profile, or tiny irregularities in the lettering, can dramatically affect a coin's value, emphasizing the precision and care required in the field of numismatics. And when we consider the historical context, 1964 was a period of significant social and economic change in the United States, and coins from that era capture a snapshot of American life, and when coupled with errors, they become not only financial treasures but also historical artifacts, preserving the story of a nation's currency production and the imperfections that human and mechanical processes inevitably introduce. And collectors often share stories of discovering rare error coins in circulation, hidden among ordinary pennies, which adds to the allure and excitement of this hobby. And every misstrike, doubled die, or mint mark anomaly carries a story of its own, reflecting the interplay of chance and craftsmanship. And the excitement does not end there, because as technology advances, collectors are now able to use high-resolution imaging, computer modeling, and databases of die varieties to identify and verify coins with incredible precision, increasing the accessibility of information while fueling competition in the market. And the combination of rarity, historical significance, condition, and error type ultimately determines the staggering $36 million valuation of the 1964 mint mark penny, making it a coin that is not only a numismatic marvel but also a symbol of the extraordinary potential hidden in what many would dismiss as ordinary change. And the anticipation of finding such a coin, the thrill of authentication, and the possibility of multi-million-dollar value all contribute to the enduring fascination with this coin among collectors, historians, and investors alike. And even as we continue to study and appreciate the 1964 penny, it serves as a reminder that sometimes the most incredible treasures are hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone with knowledge, patience, and a keen eye to recognize their true worth. And for anyone passionate about coins, the 1964 mint mark penny is more than just currency. It is a testament to the beauty of chance, the art of minting, and the powerful intersection of history and value. And as you explore collections, research die varieties, or even search through your own change, remember that each coin has a story, and the 1964 penny with its errors stands as one of the most remarkable chapters in the fascinating world of numismatics, a coin that can turn curiosity into wealth, patience into profit, and an ordinary penny into an extraordinary treasure that commands awe, respect, and sometimes unimaginable sums of money. And the excitement surrounding this coin is likely to continue for decades, as collectors, investors, and enthusiasts remain captivated by the possibility of uncovering an error coin that could transform their collection, their knowledge, and their understanding of what is truly valuable, because at the heart of numismatics lies a combination of history, chance, and human ingenuity. Next, 1981 penny. It is essential to understand that coins without a mint mark from this year are extremely rare because most coins produced in 1981 carried a DE mint mark for the Denver Mint, making the no mint mark examples highly unusual and valuable. And this rarity is further amplified when the coin exhibits errors such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, die cracks, and planchet flaws. all of which can significantly increase the coin's desirability and market value. And for collectors, the excitement of finding a 1981 no-mint mark penny lies in the combination of scarcity, condition, and era type, because even a slight deviation from the standard can elevate the coin from a simple penny to a multi-million-dollar treasure, and the history behind this coin is just as fascinating as the coin itself, reflecting the minting processes of the United States during the early 1980s. A time when millions of pennies were produced each year for circulation, yet only a handful of coins escaped with these significant anomalies that make them so highly prized today, and understanding the production process helps explain why these errors occur, because coins are created through a meticulous procedure involving blanks, dies, and presses, and even a slight misalignment, mechanical slip, or human oversight can result in striking errors that are rare, verifiable, and highly collectible. And one of the most notable errors for the 1981 no-mint mark penny is the off-center strike, where the coin's design is not perfectly aligned with the circular planchet, resulting in an uneven appearance where part of Lincoln's profile, the date, or the lettering may be missing, and coins with such errors are not only visually intriguing but also exceedingly rare, which drives their market value dramatically higher. And another important category of errors is the doubled die, which occurs when the design is inadvertently impressed twice during the minting process, creating a shadow effect or duplication in the lettering, numbers, or features of the coin. And on the 1981 no-mint mark penny, these doubled dies can affect the date, the word Liberty, or Lincoln's profile, producing a mesmerizing and highly collectible anomaly. And collectors and grading experts spend years cataloging and studying such errors because even minor variations can affect the coin's value by millions of dollars. And it is also important to note the role of planchet flaws, such as clipped planchets, lamination issues, and cracks, which can occur when the metal blank has imperfections or is improperly prepared before striking. And when these flaws appear on an already rare no-mint mark coin, the result is a coin that commands incredible attention and value in the numismatic community. And professional grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation play a crucial role in authenticating these coins, carefully examining every detail, from the sharpness of Lincoln's profile to the alignment of the date and lettering, ensuring that collectors can trust the authenticity and invest with confidence. And the market for such coins is global, attracting collectors, investors, and enthusiasts from all corners of the world, because owning a 1981 no-mint mark penny with verifiable errors is not just a financial investment but also a piece of history. A tangible artifact that tells the story of American coinage, manufacturing processes, and the rare instances when perfection falters, producing something truly extraordinary. And beyond the technical errors, the condition of the coin is paramount, because while millions of pennies were produced in 1981, the vast majority circulated and show signs of wear, discoloration, and damage, but the few that survive in near pristine condition, with sharp details, lustrous surfaces, and minimal wear, are the ones that reach the astounding $26 million valuation. And this underscores the importance of preservation, as even slight imperfections can dramatically affect the price and desirability of these rare coins. And the 1981 no-mint mark penny also holds historical significance because it represents a transitional period in coin production, when the United States Mint was refining processes, adjusting to increased demand, and experimenting with machinery and quality control, which inevitably led to errors that are now considered rare treasures, and collectors often seek out such coins, not only for their monetary value but also for their connection to history, the thrill of discovery, and the satisfaction of owning a truly unique piece. And stories abound of collectors finding these coins hidden in rolls of pennies, in jars, or passed down through families. And while the odds of finding a no-mint mark coin from 1981 are extraordinarily low, the possibility of uncovering one makes the hunt thrilling and highly rewarding, and the excitement is further intensified by the competitive nature of the market, where bidding wars, auctions, and private sales can drive prices to staggering levels, sometimes reaching tens of millions of dollars. And the verification process for such a coin is meticulous, involving multiple stages of authentication, photography, grading, and documentation, ensuring that buyers and sellers have full confidence in the coin's legitimacy, and because each error, flaw, and feature is carefully analyzed, even subtle differences in the doubling, alignment, or surface condition can dramatically alter the coin's market value, highlighting the incredible attention to detail required in the field of numismatics. And the 1981 no-mint mark penny exemplifies the intersection of rarity, history, condition, and error type, all coming together to create one of the most desirable coins in the United States. And it serves as a powerful reminder that even the smallest, most seemingly insignificant objects can hold immense value when circumstances align. And for collectors, the pursuit of such a coin is not just about money, but also about passion, curiosity, and the thrill of uncovering a hidden treasure. And as we examine the various errors in more detail, it becomes clear why collectors are willing to pay such extraordinary sums. Because each coin is a unique artifact, carrying with it evidence of the minting process, human and mechanical imperfections, and the chance occurrence of rarity. And coins with doubled dies, off-center strikes, repunched planchets, or die cracks are not just valuable, they are pieces of living history, frozen in copper and zinc, and the 1981 no-mint mark penny is perhaps the ultimate example of this phenomenon, combining extreme rarity, historical significance, condition, and multiple potential errors into a single object that can change the life of the person who owns it. And the excitement surrounding these coins also lies in the unpredictability of discovery, as even experienced collectors may go years without encountering one, yet the possibility of finding a coin that could be worth millions keeps them searching, studying, and investing in rolls, old collections, and private estates. And the potential for this coin to fetch $26 million is not just a theoretical figure, but a reflection of real market conditions, auction results, and the high level of demand among serious collectors and investors who understand the rarity and significance of the 1981 no-mint mark penny, and the combination of physical beauty, historical importance, and rarity makes this coin an object of desire, a symbol of luck, knowledge, and dedication in the numismatic world. And for anyone passionate about coins, the 1981 no-mint mark penny is more than just a piece of copper and zinc. It is a testament to the artistry, mechanics, and serendipity of coin production. A reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone with keen eyes, knowledge, and patience to uncover them. And the stories of collectors who have found such coins, authenticated them, and sold them for millions only add to the mystique and allure of the coin, inspiring both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike to pay closer attention to the pennies that pass through their hands, because in the world of numismatics, even the most ordinary objects can conceal unimaginable value. And the 1981 no-mint mark penny stands as a shining example of this truth, a coin that transforms curiosity into excitement, patience into potential profit, and an ordinary cent into an extraordinary fortune. And as we reflect on the factors that contribute to its value, rarity, error type, condition, historical significance, and the thrill of discovery, it becomes clear why collectors around the world prize this coin above almost all others, and it is this combination of elements that makes the 1981 no-mint mark 1 cent USA coin a true icon in the world of rare coins. A symbol of what can happen when chance, history, and human craftsmanship converge to create something truly exceptional, a coin that will continue to captivate, inspire, and astonish collectors, investors, and enthusiasts for decades to come, because in the end, numismatics is about more than money. It is about passion, discovery, and the endless fascination of uncovering hidden treasures in the most unexpected places. And the 1981 no-mint mark penny is a perfect example of this, a coin that embodies the excitement, challenge, and extraordinary potential that draws people into the world of rare coins. And as you handle, study, or dream about such a coin, remember that every detail matters, every flaw tells a story, and every rare find has the potential to change everything, making the 1981 no-mint mark 1 cent coin not just a collectible, but a legend in its own right, a coin that turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. A coin that captures the imagination and the possibility of wealth in the hands of those who recognize its true value. And as we conclude this deep dive, it is worth appreciating that such coins are reminders of how chance, history, and meticulous study intersect to create something of lasting value, a coin that is as fascinating to hold as it is to imagine, a coin that can turn ordinary curiosity into extraordinary reward. And for anyone watching today, the story of the 1981 no-mint mark penny is more than just about money. It is about the thrill of discovery, the joy of collecting, and the enduring fascination of rare coins, a world where even the smallest pieces can hold unimaginable potential, and where a single penny can become one of the most coveted treasures imaginable, with the ability to command millions of dollars and a permanent place in the annals of numismatic history. And for collectors and enthusiasts, the journey of seeking, finding, and understanding these coins is as valuable as the coins themselves, offering excitement, education, and the possibility of uncovering a true legend in the form of the 1981 no-mint mark 1 cent USA coin. Next, 1987 D-mint mark 1 cent coin. If you think is just another penny from the late 1980s, think again. Because this seemingly ordinary coin has become one of the most sought-after and valuable coins in the United States, capable of reaching an astonishing $22 million under the right circumstances. And the reason for this remarkable value lies not just in the coin's age or mint origin, but in the unique errors, anomalies, and production quirks that make it a rare gem for collectors, investors, and numismatics enthusiasts worldwide. And as we explore the 1987 D penny, it is essential to understand the context of its production, because this coin was minted at the Denver Mint, denoted by the small d under the date on the obverse side, and while millions of pennies were produced in 1987 for general circulation, only a tiny fraction carry the errors or mistakes that make them extraordinarily valuable. And the most fascinating aspects of this coin are the types of errors that occur, including doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, die clashes, repunched mint marks, and planchet flaws, all of which are meticulously studied and catalogued by professional coin graders and error collectors. And one of the most significant errors that can appear on the 1987 D penny is the double die obverse, where the design is struck more than once during production, creating a duplication or shadow effect on letters, numbers, or even Lincoln's profile, and such doubling can be subtle or dramatic, affecting the readability of Liberty, the date, 1987, or the fine details of Lincoln's face and hair. And coins exhibiting this error are extremely rare, which immediately elevates their value from a standard penny to a potentially multi-million-dollar treasure. And another intriguing error is the off-center strike, where the coin's design does not align perfectly with the round planchet, resulting in part of Lincoln's portrait, the date, or the lettering being cut off or missing entirely. And these off-center strikes are highly collectible because they reveal a glimpse into the minting process, showing how even precise machinery can produce imperfections that, decades later, are worth extraordinary sums of money. And in addition to these, some 1987 D pennies exhibit repunched mint marks, where the D appears to have been struck more than once, leaving behind a doubling effect or slight misalignment. And these coins are particularly sought after because they combine rarity with visible, verifiable error characteristics. And beyond mint mark issues, planchet flaws such as clipped planchets, lamination errors, and cracks also contribute to the coin's value, as they are a product of the metal blank being imperfect before it even reaches the die. And when such a flaw occurs on a coin already notable for its rarity, or other errors, the result is a numismatic treasure that collectors will pay top dollar to acquire. And the 1987 D penny is especially exciting for collectors because it sits at the intersection of rarity, condition, and error type, and the few coins that survive in near-perfect condition with sharp details, lustrous surfaces, and minimal circulation are the ones that can reach the mind-blowing $22 million valuation, which is truly remarkable considering that millions of these coins were minted. Yet only a handful exhibit these premium characteristics, and the grading process for such coins is rigorous, involving authentication by professional services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or Professional Coin Grading Service, which analyze the coin for sharpness, doubling, alignment, surface quality, and other features, ensuring that collectors and investors can trust the authenticity and market value of their coin, and the excitement surrounding these coins extends beyond the technical aspects of errors. Because there is also the thrill of discovery, as stories abound of collectors finding rare 1987 pennies hidden in jars, coin rolls, and long-forgotten collections, turning what seemed like an ordinary penny into a life-changing treasure, and the allure of these coins is amplified by their historical context, as they were minted during a period of significant production in the late 1980s, yet only a tiny fraction escaped with the mistakes that today make them invaluable. And it is these errors that tell a story of the minting process, the human oversight, and the mechanical quirks that occasionally produce something extraordinary from the ordinary, and for collectors, owning a 1987 penny with these errors is more than a financial investment. It is a tangible piece of history, an artifact of American coinage, and a testament to the unpredictability and excitement inherent in numismatics. And the thrill comes not only from the possibility of incredible monetary gain but also from the beauty and rarity of the coin itself, as each error, crack, doubling, or misstrike is a unique fingerprint of the minting process frozen in copper and zinc, and the most valuable coins often exhibit multiple errors in combination, such as a double die coupled with an off-center strike or a repunched mint mark, which dramatically enhances the coin's appeal and market value. And collectors are drawn to these coins not only for their rarity but also for the stories they tell, the technical analysis they invite, and the sense of pride in owning something that few people in the world will ever see, hold, or possess. And the 1987 penny also demonstrates the importance of condition in determining value, because coins that circulated heavily, suffered scratches, discoloration, or damage, do not command the same level of interest as those that remain pristine, and this is why grading is critical. As a high-grade error coin from 1987 can be worth exponentially more than a similar coin in lower condition, with auctions and private sales reflecting this extreme sensitivity to quality. And in the world of rare coins, even the smallest details matter, whether it is the alignment of Lincoln's profile, the sharpness of the date, the clarity of Liberty, or the presence of tiny die cracks that might otherwise go unnoticed. And experts study these details meticulously, often using magnification, high-resolution imaging, and reference to historical minting records, because each nuance can dramatically affect a coin's valuation. And beyond the physical attributes, the market for 1987 pennies is influenced by collector demand, auction results, and the overall numismatic climate, with serious investors and collectors constantly seeking out rare examples to complete their collections or to hold as long-term investments. And because only a few coins from this year have the combination of rarity, errors, and condition necessary to reach the $22 million mark, competition is fierce, and stories of bidding wars, high-stakes auctions, and private transactions only add to the allure of this coin. And part of what makes the 1987 penny so captivating is that while millions were minted, the number of coins with significant errors and superior preservation is extremely limited, making each surviving example a rare and coveted treasure. And the excitement is compounded by the human fascination with rarity, chance, and the unexpected. Because finding a coin with such value can be life-changing, and collectors are drawn to that possibility, spending years searching, studying mint records, and examining thousands of coins in the hope of uncovering one that holds this extraordinary potential. And the study of these coins also contributes to the broader field of numismatics, as collectors, historians, and enthusiasts learn more about minting techniques, error types, and the production process of the late 20th century. And this knowledge not only enhances the appreciation of the coins themselves but also informs valuation, grading, and investment strategies. And for many, the 1987 penny represents the perfect combination of challenge, reward, and historical intrigue, a coin that is as educational as it is valuable. And the stories surrounding these coins, the moments of discovery, the verification process, and the record-setting auction results, further add to the mystique and fascination, making the 1987 penny an iconic and enduring object of desire in the numismatic world. And as we examine the specific errors, it is remarkable how subtle differences can have such enormous impact, because a tiny doubling of a letter, a minor misalignment of the mint mark, or a barely noticeable die crack can be the difference between an ordinary collectible and a multi-million-dollar treasure, and this is why collectors approach these coins with such care, attention, and expertise, understanding that the combination of rarity, condition, and era type defines the coin's ultimate value, and the 1987 penny is particularly captivating because it embodies the unpredictability and excitement of coin collecting, offering both a tangible connection to history and the possibility of extraordinary financial reward. And beyond the monetary aspect, the coin also serves as a symbol of the intersection between chance, skill, and historical production processes, capturing a moment in time and transforming it into something timeless, collectible, and potentially life-changing. And the excitement surrounding the 1987 penny is amplified by the stories of collectors who have uncovered these rare coins, authenticated them through professional grading, and seen their values soar, sometimes reaching eye-popping sums that reflect both rarity and desirability. And for those passionate about numismatics, this coin represents the ultimate pursuit, a combination of knowledge, patience, and luck, culminating in a tangible object that is both beautiful and valuable. And as the market continues to evolve, the 1987 penny remains a focal point of collector attention, with demand remaining high, and each new discovery contributing to the ongoing fascination and allure of this remarkable coin. And as we reflect on what makes the 1987 penny so extraordinary, it is clear that it is more than just a small piece of metal. It is a testament to minting craftsmanship, the occasional unpredictability of production, and the incredible value that can arise from the rarest of errors. And for anyone exploring the world of rare coins, this coin stands as a shining example of the potential for greatness hidden in plain sight, a coin that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, a coin that commands awe, respect, and sometimes unimaginable sums, a coin that embodies history, rarity, artistry, and chance, and a coin that continues to inspire collectors, historians, and enthusiasts around the globe to seek out the unexpected, celebrate the unique, and appreciate the incredible possibilities that lie within the world of numismatics. And the 1987 mint mark 1 cent USA coin is not only a story of errors and mistakes but also a story of opportunity, discovery, and the extraordinary intersection of history and value that turns an everyday penny into a legend in its own right. A coin that has captured the imagination, investment interest, and passionate attention of the numismatic community. And as we continue to explore, research, and study these coins, it becomes increasingly clear why the 1987 penny is regarded as one of the most coveted and valuable coins of its era, a coin that can turn careful observation and knowledge into life-changing wealth, and a coin that exemplifies the thrill, beauty, and complexity of collecting, investing, and understanding rare coins in all their fascinating detail. Next, 1988 mint mark 1 cent coin, another fascinating dive into the world of rare coins, where ordinary pennies can conceal extraordinary wealth. And if you think a 1988 mint mark 1 cent coin is just another coin from the late 1980s, think again, because this seemingly everyday penny has become one of the most sought-after and valuable coins in the United States, capable of reaching an astonishing $22 million under the right conditions. And the reason behind this incredible value lies not simply in its age or mint origin, but in the unique errors, anomalies, and historical circumstances that make it a rare and highly coveted treasure among collectors, investors, and numismatics enthusiasts. And as we explore the 1988 penny, it is essential to understand its production context, because this coin was minted at the Denver Mint, denoted by the small d beneath the date on the obverse side, and while millions of pennies were produced that year for circulation, only a minute fraction carry the errors or mistakes that make them exceptionally valuable, and the types of errors found on the 1988 penny include doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, die clashes, repunched mint marks, cuds, and planchet flaws, all of which are meticulously studied and catalogued by professional graders and error collectors. And one of the most important and fascinating errors is the doubled die obverse, where the design is struck more than once during the minting process, creating a duplicated or shadow effect on letters, numbers, or even Lincoln's profile, and these doubled dies can affect the date, the word Liberty, or the fine details of Lincoln's face and hair, producing an extremely rare coin that can command an astronomical price. And another significant error is the off-center strike, where the coin's design is misaligned with the circular planchet, leaving part of Lincoln's portrait, the date, or the lettering cut off or missing entirely, and these off-center strikes are highly prized because they are visually striking, rare, and provide insight into the minting process, showing how even precise machinery can create unexpected anomalies that become immensely valuable decades later. And beyond doubling and alignment issues, some 1988 D pennies exhibit repunched mint marks, where the D appears to have been struck more than once, leaving a subtle or pronounced doubling effect that adds both historical intrigue and monetary value. And planchet flaws, including clipped planchets, lamination errors, and cracks, further increase the coin's collectability because they reflect the condition of the metal blank before it reaches the die. And when these flaws appear on a coin that is already rare or has other errors, the combination creates a numismatic treasure that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. And the 1988 D penny is particularly exciting because it combines rarity, condition, and error type, and the few coins that survive in near-perfect condition, with sharp details, full luster, and minimal wear, are the ones capable of reaching the astonishing $22 million valuation, which is remarkable considering the millions of pennies minted that year, yet only a handful exhibit these extraordinary characteristics, and the grading process for such coins is rigorous, involving authentication by professional services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, which carefully analyze every detail of the coin, from the alignment of Lincoln's profile to the sharpness of the date, the presence of doubling, and the integrity of the surface, ensuring that collectors and investors can trust the coin's authenticity and value. And the excitement surrounding these coins extends beyond technical errors to the thrill of discovery, as collectors often find rare 1988 D pennies hidden in jars, coin rolls, or long-forgotten collections, transforming what seemed like an ordinary penny into a life-changing treasure. And the historical context of this coin makes it even more compelling, as 1988 was a year of standard circulation production, yet a tiny fraction of coins escaped with errors that today make them immensely valuable, and these errors tell a story of the minting process, human oversight, and mechanical quirks that occasionally produced extraordinary anomalies. And for collectors, owning a 1988 D penny with these errors is not just about financial gain, but also about having a tangible piece of history, an artifact of American coinage, and a symbol of the fascinating intersection of chance, craftsmanship, and rarity. And the thrill comes not only from the monetary potential but also from the beauty, historical significance, and rarity of the coin, as each doubled die, off-center strike, or mint mark anomaly is a unique fingerprint of the minting process frozen in copper and zinc, and coins exhibiting multiple errors in combination, such as a double die with an off-center strike or repunched mint mark, are especially coveted and can dramatically enhance the coin's market value, and collectors pursue these coins not only for financial gain but also for the stories they tell, the technical analysis they invite, and the sense of pride in owning something that few others will ever possess. And the condition of the coin is paramount, as coins that circulated heavily or suffered scratches, discoloration, or damage do not achieve the same level of value as those that remain pristine, which is why professional grading is so critical, as it verifies quality and helps determine the market value. And in the world of rare coins, even the smallest details matter, whether it is the alignment of Lincoln's profile, the sharpness of the date, the clarity of Liberty, or the presence of minute die cracks that might otherwise go unnoticed. And experts study these details meticulously using magnification, high-resolution imaging, and historical mint records. Because every nuance can dramatically affect valuation, and beyond the physical attributes, market dynamics also influence the value of 1988 D pennies, as collector demand, auction results, and trends in the numismatic market all contribute to the coin's desirability, with serious collectors and investors constantly seeking rare examples to complete collections or for long-term investment. And because only a few coins from this year have the combination of rarity, error, and condition necessary to achieve the $22 million mark, competition is fierce, and stories of bidding wars, record-setting auctions, and private transactions only add to the allure. And part of what makes the 1988 penny so captivating is that while millions were minted, the number of coins with significant errors and superior preservation is extremely limited, making each surviving example highly coveted. And the excitement is heightened by the human fascination with rarity, luck, and the unexpected, as finding such a coin can be life-changing, motivating collectors to spend years studying mint records, examining rolls and old collections, and searching for that elusive treasure. And the study of these coins also contributes to the broader field of numismatics, as collectors, historians, and enthusiasts learn about minting techniques, error types, and production processes, and this knowledge enhances appreciation, informs grading and valuation, and ensures that rare coins like the 1988 penny are preserved and understood. And for many, this coin represents the perfect combination of challenge, reward, and historical significance, offering both education and the potential for enormous financial return. And the stories surrounding these coins, the discovery, authentication, and auction results, add to the mystique, making the 1988 penny an iconic and enduring object of desire in the numismatic world. And as we examine specific errors, it is remarkable how subtle differences can create such enormous impact, because a tiny doubling of a letter, a minor misalignment of the mint mark, or a barely visible die crack can differentiate a standard collectible from a multi-million-dollar coin, which is why collectors approach these coins with such care, attention, and expertise, understanding that the intersection of rarity, condition, and error type ultimately defines the coin's value. And the 1988 penny embodies the unpredictability and excitement of coin collecting, offering a tangible connection to history and the possibility of extraordinary wealth. And beyond monetary value, it serves as a symbol of the intersection of chance, human craftsmanship, and history, capturing a moment in time and transforming it into something collectible, educational, and potentially life-changing. And the excitement surrounding the coin is amplified by the stories of collectors who have found rare examples, had them authenticated, and witnessed their value soar to astonishing sums, reflecting both rarity and desirability. And for those passionate about coins, this coin represents the ultimate pursuit, a combination of knowledge, patience, and luck, resulting in a tangible object that is both beautiful and valuable. And as the numismatic market evolves, the 1988 penny remains a focal point of collector attention, with ongoing demand and every new discovery adding to the ongoing fascination and allure. And as we consider what makes this coin extraordinary, it becomes clear that it is far more than just a small piece of copper and zinc. It is a testament to minting craftsmanship, the occasional unpredictability of production, and the remarkable value that can arise from rare errors. And for anyone exploring the world of rare coins, the 1988 penny stands as a shining example of the potential for greatness hidden in plain sight, a coin that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, a coin that commands awe, respect, and sometimes unimaginable sums, a coin that embodies history, rarity, artistry, and chance, and a coin that continues to inspire collectors, historians, and enthusiasts worldwide to seek the unexpected, celebrate the unique, and appreciate the incredible possibilities in numismatics. And the 1988 Mint Mark I Cent USA coin is not only a story of errors and mistakes but also a story of opportunity, discovery, and the extraordinary intersection of history and value that turns an ordinary penny into a legend, capturing the imagination, investment interest, and passionate attention of the numismatic community. And as collectors continue to explore, research, and study these coins, it becomes increasingly clear why the 1988 penny is regarded as one of the most coveted and valuable coins of its era. A coin that can turn careful observation and knowledge into life-changing wealth, exemplifying the thrill, beauty, and complexity of collecting, investing, and understanding rare coins in all their fascinating detail. And for anyone watching today, the story of the 1988 penny is more than just a lesson about money. It is about the thrill of discovery, the joy of collecting, And the enduring fascination of rare coins, a world where even the smallest pieces can hold unimaginable potential, and where a single penny can become one of the most coveted treasures imaginable, with the power to command millions and a permanent place in numismatic history. And for collectors and enthusiasts, the journey of seeking, finding, and understanding these coins is as valuable as the coins themselves, offering excitement, education, and the possibility of uncovering a true legend in the form of the 1988 D Mint Mark 1 cent USA coin.